Welcome to Ireland Daily News. Today is the 9th of July 2026. Story 1. The European Commission has issued a warning to Ireland and 7 other countries. These nations failed to fully adopt an EU directive on transparent and predictable working conditions. The legislation aims to ensure workers receive clear, upfront information about their employment terms. This includes details on working hours, pay, and job stability. The directive also strengthens protections against abusive practices like unpredictable scheduling. It also guarantees worker rights such as cost-free mandatory training. The European Commission has now initiated formal infringement procedures. The Commission sent a letter of formal notice to Ireland and the other affected states. These countries are accused of failing to align their national legislation with the directive. The countries now have 2 months to respond to the notice. They must adopt the necessary legislative measures to comply. If no satisfactory response is received, the Commission may issue reasoned opinions. The Department of Enterprise has been contacted for comment. Story 2. Uisce Éireann forecasts a heatwave for parts of Ireland next week due to high pressure from the Azores. Temperatures are expected to reach 28 Celsius today. Warm and humid conditions will persist until at least next Thursday. Forecaster Deirdre Lowe warned the public to remain sunsmart as the UV index will stay high. The UV index will remain high throughout the week ahead. Meanwhile, Water Safety Ireland CEO Joanne Walsh has urged the public to prioritise safety. She advised people to swim only when lifeguards are on duty. Swimmers should choose known safe areas and swim with others. If a red flag is displayed, people must heed the danger warning and stay out of the water. Story 3. More than €120 million in deposits went unredeemed in the first 2 years of the deposit return scheme. Return CEO Kieran Foley confirmed this figure at the joint Oireachtas Committee on Climate. The unredeemed amount included €66.7 million in 2024. A further €60 million remained unclaimed in 2025. Fine Gael TD John Clendenin questioned the financial impact of the scheme. Sarah Orme of the Convenience Stores and Newsagents Association said a machine may take 5 years to pay for itself. Social Democrats spokesperson Jennifer Whitmore questioned the accessibility of the machines for people with disabilities. She noted that despite a large budget, officials could not explain how they meet legal accessibility requirements. Kieran Foley claimed Ireland is leading the way in this area. Jennifer Whitmore responded that this suggests the bar is set very low in Europe. Story 4. The Irish Human Rights and Equality Commission has expressed serious concern about the government's housing bill amendments. The Commission warned that the bill would fundamentally change the homelessness framework. The bill would introduce habitual residency requirements for access to emergency homeless accommodation. Charities criticised the move, saying it would leave vulnerable people without emergency accommodation. This includes victims of domestic violence, trafficking survivors, and some migrants. Focus Ireland's Mike Allen said the bill contains many ill-considered measures. DePaul CEO David Carroll said the legislation disregards the concerns of frontline workers. Dr. Alexia O'Brien noted that the new residency requirements increase the risk of discrimination. Dublin Simon Community CEO Catherine Kenny emphasised that shelter is a human right. Housing Minister James Brown stated that the bill provides greater legal clarity. Story 5. The Commission for Regulation of Utilities has imposed a €31 million penalty on Uisce Éireann. The fine was issued because the utility failed to meet performance targets between 2020 and 2024. The regulator stated the issues related to leakages and the management of bad debts. In the Dáil, Social Democrats TD Aidan Farrelly questioned the utility's bonus payments. He noted the company paid out €18 million in bonuses despite the fine. Taoiseach Michael Martin defended the utility's overall investment in infrastructure. Uisce Éireann stated its national leakage rate has dropped from 49% in 2014 to 35.1% in 2025. Story 6. Health Minister Jennifer Carroll McNeill announced an expansion of state-funded assisted reproduction services. The service will now cover women experiencing infertility due to endometriosis. She launched the Women's Health Action Plan at Tallaght University Hospital. Currently, women aged 18 to 41 can access one free IVF or ICSI cycle through the HSE. There are 6 regional fertility hubs nationwide, receiving about 500 referrals monthly. The government plans to recruit 65 additional posts between 2026 and 2027. Patients may continue to seek treatment abroad until domestic capacity meets demand. The government will also fund a women's health research program via the Health Research Board. This program focuses on endometriosis, menstruation, and postpartum mental health. The minister is monitoring a new saliva test approved in the UK. However, she did not confirm when this test would be available in Ireland. That's all for today's Ireland news. Thanks for watching, and see you tomorrow.